really know what's going on with the audio. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Might just be a delay.
Thank you for sticking with us through this break.
We got audio.
Help support my content. Consider subscribing to the new patch and support the stream.
I'm gonna go mute the audio in there. I'll be right back.
The authenticating elements
Like
you don't try
be
to
strong
manipulate or
to
distinguish.
hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
All right, hold on.
Only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind. I shout, the ground shakes.
Incoming missile!
I don't have a hat today. Need to figure out a place to put my mic. The sweatshirt is not really the best. I mean, it works. 11-incher, yeah. What do you mean? I know, you can't, it's hard to see. I know. It's hard to see it. I'm upset because, like, yeah, hold on. Is that what's going on? Let me figure this out. I thought something was up. Be right back. Nola, why you gotta be back there? Why you gotta be back there, Nola? Huh? Yeah. Alright, are we good now? I knew something was weird. I was like trying to figure it. I thought it was like YouTube or something was playing. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Then you said Spotify, and I was like, fuck, that's probably it. Yeah, and Chunk, he's just like, oh, my little Chunk. He slept by me all night. Huh. Didn't you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. My little boy. My little buddy. Huh. Oh. He's got... Poor guy. He goes through these phases and he gets like dry, patchy skin and like... Oh, did we get that chunk? We got a lot of it off, huh? like back here, he is like, I can see he's raw. He's got a raw chunk on his fucking fur. Poor guy. I don't know what to do. We've taken him to the vet without getting like insanely expensive like tests to find out what the fuck it is that he's allergic to. It's like really hard for us to do anything, you know? And even then they're like, I mean, yeah, it's basically what he's got, right? He like, and that also is what the doctor said, or the vet. She said some like this is actually quite common for, you know, a lot of cats. They get like an eczema type of thing, and they just get fucking rashes. And it's like, it might be a food, it might be a temperature, it might be humidity, it might be, it's a number of different triggers that can cause it, right? Just like with eczema, like you have a bunch of things, and poor guy, he just suffers really bad. I can tell when he's not happy, because he'll come and sleep by me. He's like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good, Daddy. Huh. Poor guy. I know. I feel so bad. Like, I wish I could.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.
I wish there was something I could do for him, you know?
The cradle's profanities. I see the world
You try to shave him again, but it's like, it gets hard to shave him. Because, first off, he doesn't like it. Like, he doesn't like getting his hair cut. What's wrong, Chunk?
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
You got it all over your belly, too? You don't have it all over your belly, do you? Poor guy. Alright, well. What the hell?
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you
What the
just
fuck
let me eat my
is going on, really?
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanity.
Alright, there we go. What the hell is this song?
Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body.
That was really weird. Like, I just
I love everything.
I just heard your clip.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Yeah, it's just my wife. Yeah, it's a good. I think that's what I think we got like a 90s, 90s like rock playlist or something. It should be. It's like, it's supposed to be like some like 15-hour long playlist, and then somehow it still manages to play the same goddamn shit over and over again. I don't get it.
Taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption.
Like I said, there's just like some songs that I swear to God are in like every fucking YouTube playlist that exists. Like, Jesus, are you kidding me? I'm bummed that I had my, I didn't realize that I had a big noise gate on my GoPro when I was out, and it was like totally knocking out my audio, so like you couldn't even hear shit. It was so loud over there, and it was like finding it as background noise. Yeah. But it was fun. Did you go anywhere? Did you do anything for the for the No Kings Day or anything? You guys have anything close to you? They were like everywhere. Freaking. I thought it was hilarious how you know, you go over when we were there. We went to the protest side. You know, like they have right in front. The Capitol has work going on or something. They're doing something at the Capitol, so it's all like fenced off and like you can't really access the Capitol building right now because they're doing construction and stuff. You're gonna go like walk straight into the doors, but like right across the street from the Capitol, right, is like the Capitol courtyard. Right, they have like a big thing that like runs actually over the top of a street and then over, so it's like 2 full blocks, like 2 full city blocks in front of the Capitol. And yeah, but we went over there, and at the Capitol they had, right across the street from the Capitol, they had the Trump supporters, right? They had they got like a big stage and all this shit, right? And they put this big like stage up with this big huge American flag, and they had like speakers and all this shit, like, you know, and they were playing music and stuff. And there was like 40 old ass white motherfuckers just standing there, just fucking staring over at the massive fucking crowd on the other side. Right, and then we went over, and so like we went left and like went over to the other side, and there was thousands of people. I mean, there was thousands of people. This is in Salem, Oregon, the Capitol, right? Like this is just like, it's not even a big city. There was so many people for like, probably like, maybe like 5 or 6 blocks. It stretched on Capitol Street, so like you had like 3 or 4 blocks like either way. Like maybe I think it was about 3 blocks like either way of the Capitol. Like, so it might have been like I'm thinking now in my head maybe 5 blocks long. I don't know, I'm thinking kind of how the streets were and where we're ending and stuff. It had to have been about 5 blocks. Basically as much space as they could possibly take on Capitol Street without running into downtown mall. Right, which is where I think kind of everybody wanted it to be, and so we just kind of like walked the route, and then like went back, you know, and we stood there for like 30 minutes or so, an hour, and like it was crazy, right? And I mean, you know, it's funny because like Trump's all sitting there talking about how you can tell by the signs, they're just like, they're so, you know, Soros paid for these signs. These aren't just signs. Every single fucking sign that I saw was like, we painted ours like right before we left, right? Like I went down to the Dollar Tree and got 2 little signboards, 2 signboards for $1.25 a piece, and a thing of fucking markers. And then my wife had some paint, so we just like fucking painted it up real quick. Like we just did 2 sides, right? You know, and it was great. 30 minutes took us to paint our signs. And every other sign that I saw, there was like nobody had professional signs. There was places where people had like tables set up and they had a bunch of markers and stuff and like signboards that you could go and you could make your own sign. Yeah, they need to. They need to, man. They need to start. It's funny because they're doing it on purpose, right? They're doing this on purpose, right? Because they don't give a fuck. They're like, we don't care. We're going to use your shit. Sue us, right? We'll battle it out in court. Fuck you. But you know what they know is going to happen, right? This is what, like, and it's like this is kind of like I mean, it's fucked because like they're doing this on purpose so that people won't use their content, right? Because you know how many YouTubers I've heard say, well, we can't play the video with any audio because they put copyright music in the background, which will trigger YouTube and so many strikes and I'm out, right? You know what I mean? So they're like intentionally using audio that they know is going to trigger copyright strikes and things like that so that YouTubers can't share their stuff. I'm telling you, it's on purpose, right? They don't give a fuck about the lawsuits. Trump doesn't care, right? If there's one thing that should be clear by now, it's that Trump does not give a fuck if somebody comes after him to sue him. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit, right? He will do the thing and then deal with it in court, right? Like, he doesn't give a shit. And whether or not he even pays up, I mean, why would he? Whether, like, fucking immunity, motherfucker. Absolute. like, it's so dumb. Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know, you know, it's like, it's such a fucking nightmare that we live in right now. He is such a fucking piece of shit, right? Like, you have a No Kings protest, and your response is to post AI videos and repost AI videos of you wearing a fucking crown, flying a jet, dumping shit on Americans. Like that, really, motherfucker? Like that's what he thinks. This is what he thinks of American people, right? The millions of American people that were standing in the street, the largest protest in the fucking world, right? Not just the United States. This thing fucking went everywhere, right? It wasn't just here. It was in fucking Spain. Every fucking place had a fucking No Kings protest. Like, and for any of these Republicans, like, sitting there trying to say that you're arguing No Kings, you hate America. Like, no, look, okay, America was founded to get away from kings, to be able to get away from that rule of you know, oppressive rule of, you know, and be able to practice whatever religion they wanted, which, you know, was Christianity for most of them, but not just, right? And so, and it's just, and I don't know, you know, this is it, yeah. Trump's a piece of shit. Oh, anybody that really supports him at this point is I don't like, either fucking brainwashed and, you know, like caught up in a cult that they don't even realize is a thing. Or they just don't give a shit because they don't care. They think they're better and they think they deserve more than somebody else because of, well, the color of their skin and the religion that they choose to follow, right? Like that's literally it. Like it's no longer now whether or not you are a, you know, brown skin or whatever. It's now, are you a Christian? Because if you're not a Christian, then, you know, that's where it's going, right? Like, the Christianity is literally becoming the thing that, like, the Bible says that it should not be. At least here in America, it is, right? The Charlie Kirk Christianity, the Christianity that Donald Trump and J.D. Vance push, right? Where, you know, we shouldn't ruin the life of a kid who's actually not a kid, an adult, for things that they say online, because kids just push and they say edgy jokes. This is what they do. I didn't, and whenever edgy jokes were said around me, I didn't think it was cool, right? Like, and I didn't really hang out with those people. I didn't say edgy jokes. I mean, you know, if the edgy jokes that I said were more sexual in nature, right? Like, that's the edgy jokes that I would say, you know, like those kind of jokes, you know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dumb, stupid ass shit that, you know, doesn't really. Yeah, they are. They are. Definitely. Absolutely. 100%. And my parents have fallen fucking head over heels, you know, for it all. My parents, my sister, you know, it's like, I've been on Facebook for a while arguing with my parents. My sister likes to get in there and say her piece every now and again, you know. She went to Bible school, right? So I'm gonna say, all right, I'm a little bit Like I load my guns, right? You know what I mean? Like I have my ammo ready. You're right. I'm not just like coming off this, right? I've gotten multiple like workspaces that I have for like with Chat GPT and other AIs and stuff like that, and that, you know, can help me research things, stuff like that I've put in there, like, you know, different versions of the Bible, books that weren't included in the Bible, other things, and like also with like this kind of like self-check type of thing to kind of like analyze the angle at which I'm talking, right? The tone at which I'm saying things, and maybe even point out like issues where I might be wrong as well, right? Like, so I don't want things to be like very biased, right? Like, so I like to correct myself, and instead of just like going after my sister or my mom's posts, like, and just posting whatever I feel like saying, I will take what I feel like saying and I will talk to Chat GPT or some other AI that already has these like boundaries and rules that are set in place to kind of check my shit and cross-reference it with these type of books and other things and documents and stuff like that, so that I can then, you know, also enable web search or maybe even do a deep research in regards to a specific topic, right? And like, you know, now that AI is getting better, links are getting more credible, right? You know what I mean? Links are actually verifiable at this point, right? So like, you know, we can, oh, and I'll put all this shit in there, and then ultimately I will kind of like come up with my post that I want to say, and then I'll have Chat GPT kind of like revise that a little bit, just without taking and breaking context of what I'm actually trying to say, posting links and proof and stuff like that, which is one of the reasons why I think my parents absolutely fucking hate to talk to me online, because like, it doesn't matter. Look, I mean, like, we can do it another way, right? Like, the research is research, like the knowledge is here, of course, maybe with some notes or something like that I can print out. But like, if you're gonna go to a debate, you better go with your guns loaded anyways, right? Verifiable facts, you know, all this stuff. If you come to a debate and you don't have anything and you're like, well, you know, I said so, I mean, it must be true, right? Like Charlie Kirk always did, never showed any proof or anything at all, right? And then mocked people when they would want to like pull something up on their phone. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, you know, that's dumb shit, man. Like, that's petty, stupid, dumbass tactics. I don't know. I have to be careful with the things that I say, because I'm a really fucking angry individual. And like, if I just let my words speak for themselves, then it might not be very good. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah. So I have to kind of just take my time and really, you know, analyze where I'm coming from as well. And, you know, he really didn't. I mean, I have, you would probably like my Facebook page. I don't really share my Facebook page very much because it's my personal page. Let me just, I'm gonna pull up a post that I made in regards to some of this stuff, right? Oh, personal, yeah. It's more personal, yeah. It's like so. Let me see. Yeah, me neither. Only really to argue with my parents and stuff, right? So my sister, I posted this, right? It said, everybody was posting their little things that said they are Charlie Kirk, right? And like, can I just like share? How do I like, oh no, I could share this. I'm not sure how to do it. My Facebook's not private. Here, maybe this, if you want to check it out, you can. But I'll just kind of hit the bullet points here. So everybody was posting their things like saying, "Oh, I am Charlie Kirk." So I made one that said, "I am not Charlie Kirk." It said, you know, like, calling for violence and public executions, you know, times that he did it, biblical perspective. Racism and anti-civil rights movements, times that he did it, biblical perspective. Misogyny, transphobia, all that, times he did it, biblical perspective on that, right? Yeah, anti-immigration hostility, great replacement rhetoric, times he said it, perspective. And my sister comes back with this post. She says, prove it. So, okay, obviously you didn't read my post. I mean, obviously, right? So I did more research, and I went even deeper on it, and I responded to her post and gave her even more, of all the times when this dumbass said shit. And it's just and her response was, I love you. Like, come on. Good. I mean, yeah, exactly. And it's like, if you're a Christian, right? Like, this is my big thing about it, right? Is like, so there's one that really stands out. He was arguing with a black lady, like a young black lady, and they were arguing about like abortion and stuff like that, right? And like, he's like, okay, hold on. Do you know what the definition of fetus means in Latin? And she's like, what the fuck? Like, and he's like, do you know what the definition of fetus means in Latin? And she's like, no. Like, how is that relevant? He's like, it means little human being. Okay. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Look it up. Like, you could, and this is the thing, right? Like, if she were to have pulled her phone out to try and look it up, he would have then mocked her, right? You know what I mean? Like, because that's just what he did. That's his deflective tactic. He has no proof, none whatsoever. There's no Webster's dictionary backing his statement. There's no dictionary out there that backs his statement. It does not mean little human being. That is not the definition. Flat out, hands down, not the definition. Just 100% made up and wrong, right? Like there's nowhere that anybody would have ever taught that information, because it's not true. Like, yeah, and it is America. We should have our right to free speech. And then you got the president over there talking about, no, I took it away. I mean, look, man, if you're gonna sit there and say, I'm okay with a few gun deaths a year to have my right to bear arms, right? Like so basically, as I see that, as a father of three boys, I take it like this, right? If my kids were to die to gun violence, he would find that to be an acceptable loss so that he can have his right to hold a gun in his hand, right? Like that's what he said publicly, right? Like, he said it, not me. Like, he also called for Joe Biden to be executed. Not just, and then they joked about public executions and how young you should be, right? 12 years old, 6th grade, too young? I don't know. You know what I mean? And then he said something along the lines of, yeah, the public execution, let's start the day off with that. It would really make my day, right? These are all things that Charlie Kirk said himself, but yet, when he takes one to the neck, I'm supposed to cry, right? Like, I mean, like, that's the thing, right? I'm supposed to cry for him and be like, oh my God, oh, like I'm sorry, I'm not for violence, you know what I mean? But like, I'm not crushed by his death either, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, I don't agree with the fact that somebody shot him in the neck, but at the same time, like, I don't have to be sad about it, right? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean I'm gleeful and joyful. Like, no, this country's in fucking turmoil. This is not a good place to be, right? But like, Charlie Kirk spread fucking shitloads of hate, and hate came flying back at him real fucking fast. Fast enough to kill him. Like, I don't know what else to say about it, right? You know what I mean? Like, I really don't. I don't know. I'm sorry if, your hero died. Like, but I didn't do it. I'm not for the virus. I've never supported it. Little, how you doing anyways, man? Welcome in. I'm assuming you're over there are you on Kick or Twitch? Did I even go live on Kick? I haven't really been on Kick lately. I don't even think I went live on Kick today. Just on YouTube and Twitch. Kick has been kind of just dead in the water. Yeah, I mean, I try, to like most of the stuff that I'm posting on Facebook is, in regard like a lot. I will find a biblical backing for most of the posts that I do, just because I know that my parents are. Oh, did they? Huh. I wonder if it boosted TwitchCon viewers. All right, we got Scap today. Movie Monday. Movie Monday. All right, so I've been playing this game, Atlas Fallen Reign of Sands. I'm getting pretty close to the end. I think they say it's like a 13 to 18 hour game, depending on how much of a completionist you are. I'm kind of a completionist, gotta say. So, here. I don't even see your friend's request. Oh, there we go. All right, let me open it up. It's easier to read this on my phone. Yesterday I made carnitas. Oh my God, they came out so good. I've never made carnitas before. I've made like some slow cooked pork. They're so good. Oh my God, I outdid myself. All right, we got band flies. Dunk, you're gonna have to move, at some point this morning. At some point, Chunk. It's gonna have to happen. I don't hear any music. Hold on, I gotta go get music coming out into these speakers.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge.
There we go.
Call
All right.
me a shooting star. Shooting stars. Didn't even get to cross.
All right. Banded flies. Chunk.
Said I'm moving too far.
You're just gonna sit there as long as possible, huh? It's like, yeah. Why not? I feel like these are better if I just kind of like go at an angle. And then that way I can do more of a fly. I get a little bit better squeeze on my pec this way.
Mitch, I feel like that wasn't as hype. I don't know, I feel like it was hype.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of fun. They won't let you click?
What's how you doing, man?
Yeah, shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, shoot, shoot. Yeah,
Mitch, you do it.
shoot, shoot. Yeah, shoot, shoot.
Nice.
Didn't even get to cross.
All right. Push-ups. Push-ups.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to cross.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Light incline leverage. Chunk, you're gonna have to move. Chunk. Did you do that? Chunk, is that your puke? Right there that I just now saw? Huh? Ignite it. Puked on my... Right? Yeah. Come on. I don't know if it was him or one of the other ones. One of them. Ah, there it is. do what I can. I mean, this is hardly a clean floor. But you know, just don't want a pile of puke sitting there. my floor is far from clean. Oh, you know what? I forgot my drink. I forgot to mix up my workout, my pre-workout. Sheesh. See what's the hell? I gotta wash my hands.
Stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Hey. It's slow. Hey, light chunk. You're gonna have to move. That we just talked about this.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Jesus Christ. Like I didn't even say anything. Disrespectful, furry, four-legged creature. Hey, come on. Look. Lay on that one. He's a good cat. He really is. Chunk is a really good cat. He doesn't really get up on the counters. You know, he's scary to play with sometimes. Like he's like there's no like, oh yeah, let's just like play around. It's like, oh yeah, you want to fucking play? All right, 250%, motherfucker, coming at ya. he's fucked. He's an asshole when you play with him. And he does not feel bad if he gets you. If like he accidentally hits you, he's just like, yeah, your fault, not mine. You wanted to play with me. It's like, damn it, you're right, I did. God damn it. Are we starting with incline today? Is that what's going on? I think we're just going to start with the flat. We're not starting with incline. My hand. I feel maybe we should go down. I always have a hard time, like, this thing is so tight, like, in here, like, that's, like, it's different every week, depending on how loose I am feeling. This might be good. my hand. Oh, this, today is just kind of one of those days where I really don't care about what I have to do, what I have planned as far as my workout goes. I really don't. I'm kind of just like half-assing this. I want to lift heavy, but I don't really give a shit about keeping my intensity up. Does that make sense? I could fucking care less. Like, I still want to get a good workout in. I just don't really care if it's going to be extremely intense. No, you can lift heavy without getting intensity up. Right, Chunk? He knows. Chunk knows. No closet in your head. You never land. I'm still kind of trying to learn TikTok. I didn't go live on TikTok this morning. Trying to figure out how to. How do I change my category? Hold on, I'm gonna go look at something real quick inside. We're gonna come out. Oh. Those.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights,
I think you're good. Easy.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
Okay, well, we'll do some arm circles real quick. Then we'll increase this weight and start actually hitting our heavier sets. So we're gonna do flat leverage press, 5 sets of 6 to 8. I want to go pretty heavy. Like, I don't know, I have a little bit of issues with my shoulder being a little sore, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. It doesn't feel like under load it's an issue, so that's why we warm up really good. This is why we warm up good. Me on live streaming, let's gym together. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. I didn't even see. Did you send me something? I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything come through. Exercise. I'm about to. Let's do it. Oh yeah. That's what we're here for. I got chest day. And that's what we are going to do. So, he's my spotter. I can never fail with him around. Never fail with you around, chump. You always got my back. You sent me a request? I don't see anything. I honestly don't see nothing. Invite to join fan club. Nothing. I don't know where these requests come up. Oh, is this it? Why do you want to Why do you want to exercise with me? I don't even know you. What is it? Is this just like standard TikTok thing that people just like get together with people and exercise together? I've never done it before. I have no idea. I'm following you back. So I have no idea what to do with this anyways. You have no bio yet. You have a picture that, is that AI?
Empty hearts and neon lights. The play
Do,
with
do, do.
mind.
All right.
Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. Tell myself it's fine to be alone.
Who's gonna go?
Just
Now I think
somewhere that
next one
feels like home. Oh, oh, oh.
we'll do.
I hate all this overthinking. Oh, oh,
Is it? Where's my other 10? There it is.
when the more I'm sinking, take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started
Let's see. Should we go throw another 10 on? I think so. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna do it though.
Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out
Oh, yeah.
to where we started.
Except you will have more viewers. I don't know how. I think it's gone. Like I saw it. Now I don't see it anymore. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is like the second time. Are you live right now? I don't even see you live. I haven't even really gone live on TikTok very much. This is like probably the second or third time that I've done it from my phone. I've played a couple games, but I don't know. I have problems doing it out here from my computer. It's just easier from my phone, I think. This shirt's a little baggy. I am.
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear
I think I might have sent you an invite or something. I don't know. Because wherever that thing was, it's not there anymore. I can't do it. All right. Anyway, another drink, and then we're gonna do it again. Which is my main account. TikTok, I didn't know they removed their restriction for 1,000 followers to be able to go live. I don't know when they did that, but now you can go live without 1,000 followers. So here we are on the old TikTok. All right, I'm gonna go another set.
Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand.
Trying for 8 reps, 5 sets of 8.
Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung.
Okay.
Kids across the lane. Savannah. I'm coming home. Savannah. We'll never be alone. Savannah. The beauty of the world. Savannah. Let's all take a ride. Savannah. I'm coming home. Savannah. We'll never be alone. Savannah. The beauty of the world. Savannah.
Oh my God.
Let's all take a ride.
What is going on? Ah, I see. No idea what you're saying. I'm ending this.
I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone,
Oh,
Savannah.
you can turn off your camera, another guess. Interesting. No idea how to manage this TikTok thing. You can do like battles and weird stuff like that. Dude, this platform is wild in comparison to Twitch. How do I so weird. Oh, all right, we did 8. I think we might go up a little bit. Go up 20 pounds or 10. We'll go up 20. 20. No. I just want to get out of this thing. That's all. Is all. Alright. got a flash goal. What's a flash goal? What the hell does that mean? Still trying to figure this all out. There's like Oz Live campaigns. They got some. All right, let's go. Another set, 8 reps.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never
See.
love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
How do you get out of the grid? So weird, man. I'm still I think I accidentally ended my thing. I don't know how to manage TikTok very well. I'm still learning. So we gotta figure it all out. How to get like from one thing to another. And when you are like, when you do want to stream with somebody, is there a way to have it like where it's not in like a 9 grid mode? That's kind of like, I don't really like that. And then after, how do you get back to the normal view? Anyway, we got two more sets, I think, right? Yeah, but that last one was 3. Okay. I don't even think I went up in weight. Oh my God. Are you done, Chuck? You out of here? Oh shit. Okay. One more. Is it one more set now? I think so. One more. All right. This is our last set of the flat bench. Then I think, well, I'm not sure what we got next. I can't remember. Okay, what is our... Hold on. Supposed to do incline dumbbell. Now, I'm like, I can build 62.5-pound dumbbells. If I want to build heavier, I have to start with a 25-pound on one side, which is kind of obnoxious, you know? I don't really like it. I think I'd rather have the 62.5-pounders. Yeah. We'll just do it. We'll just build the max we can. We'll just go for like, I don't know what, like 12 reps maybe, or something like that. 12 to 15. Should be fine. We'll be all right. We got a good chest day ahead of us. And again, like I said, today I don't really give a shit about being like having like my intensity be way up there. I just want to get a decent workout in. That's all. That's all. That'll be good. We can get some really good depth. Don't belong to no one, that's a shame. Alright, so I gotta make the weights. Alright. Pretty good, Danny Bud. How are you? Alright, we're gonna do, I think maybe 12 reps if we can do it. We should be able to. 62.5 pounds. Okay. Keeper. Dude, hey, you know what? Dude, you should try and download this, man. Atlas, Rain of Sands. Atlas, Fallen, Rain of Sands. Maybe it's only PC, I don't know. Well, it's on Game Pass. Whether it's something that you'd be able to play, I'm not sure, but it's a co-op game. It's actually pretty fun, dude. It's kind of like, it's fun, man. I think you might like it. It'd definitely be a fun one to play together. I think the game's like, 50 gigs or something. It's not like huge, but God. Okay. All right, 62.5 pounds for 12. What? Let's see. Wall sits. God damn it. Alright. I think right there is only about the best spot. You can kind of see. I can't really move the camera though, so you're just gonna have to trust that I'm up against the wall.
It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice.
Alright. Right there. I gotta get a timer up. Oh.
And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again.
Why did the phone go blurry? Man, that's weird. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go for 70 seconds. Move this big rod that if I failed on would go in someplace I don't want it to go. Let's go!
To let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong.
Can you even see me, Danny Boy? I can't even tell. I got 20 seconds, dude, to go. There we go. I didn't mean to close that. This one? All right, back to it. I'm the fire starter. Whoops. Okay, let's go. All right. So, what have you been playing? You've been playing Battlefield? That's out, right? Oh man. Oh, you don't have it. I see. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I thought you said you. For some reason, I thought you said you got it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't really care either way. I mean, I was reading something though that like their new anti-cheat engine is supposed to be pretty good. So, I mean, it uses the TPM module on Windows, so they're, starting to utilize that, which is trusted platform module. So hopefully, if they can nip cheating in the butt, you know what I mean? Like in a good way, but I don't know, it's going to be hard to block those things like You know, the Cronus Max and right, like those little like controller peripherals, those extensions. I mean, how do you? Yeah, Cyber Monday, Black Friday. It's coming, dude. It's coming. I only had a brain. You reinstalled it? Oh, you gotta get my mic. Oh boy. We got one more set of these. And then we got dumbbell flies. Hell yeah, dude. Go get some wins. All right. Oh, my shoulders. Ay, ay, ay. All right, next up is flies. Are we doing flat? I think it's flat. Flat dumbbell fly. And then we're gonna do like a press as well. I don't know. We'll see how this works out. I think we're gonna do like 40 pounds. Okay, so we're doing flies, and then we'll finish off with some chest presses, but we're gonna like kind of squeeze the dumbbells together. Hopefully we don't smash our fingers. Always a fear of mine. Legitimate fear too. God damn it, it happens sometimes. Okay. This is quite a lot for flies. We'll see how it feels. I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit, bend my elbows. We have 3 sets, I think. All right. On that close grip thing, where neutral grip bench, flat press, whatever. It really, you don't want to try to push those dumbbells together. It helps keep the chest activated. Just be careful you don't slip and smash your finger. I've done that before. It sucks. The big rubber dumbbells with the flat ends, like little octagon or hexagon ones. Those ones are nice because they got that flat surface you can push against. Works great. Plus, I don't know, these are kind of big, the plates. So I would prefer almost to have my hands a little closer together. I'm not sure how I could make that happen with this setup. I mean, I've thought about a few ways, but everything is, it just doesn't seem great. Doesn't seem great. One more set. Oops. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're just grinding. Chest day today. Movie Monday. Fantastic movie Monday. I think we got one more set. Oh no, I forgot. I think that was set number 2. Pretty sure. Just set 2. Whatever that music was like very intentionally like staticky at the end. I didn't like it. It sounded like scratching in my ear. Yeah, I think we're almost ready here. hey. Those last ones. Oh, they're fire. Oh. Like being stoned. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. All right, so incline leverage, keep no lockouts, constant tension, volume set. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. All right, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Let's go. I feel like that's probably going to be a pretty good range of motion. We just need to get it right to the right depth. Let's see. I'll probably drop this down quite a bit. Was it enough or was it too much? Maybe. Not too much. I can't get out of that. I wish we could. I don't know. This is one of those awkward spots. Okay, we're like right there. I'm gonna separate these things though. We're doing 15. Big Ben, what's up? Oh, dude, hey, I was like, I had somebody earlier come in. They were like, "Let's do accept my invite." I don't even fucking know how, man. And like, I don't even know. I was like, your account looks weird. And I was like, how do we even do this? And then I was like, what is this thing? I'm like, what do you mean? And like, then I like clicked on it and like we got into a thing and like, I was like, this is stupid. I don't even know what this person's saying. And so I like quit. And then I didn't know how to close that 9x9 grid. Like, how do you get out of that thing, dude? Once you start like in like a little co-stream thing. Buzzing Ranger, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm still trying to figure out TikTok, bro. It's like it's cool. It's got a lot of stuff, almost like a lot of features, almost too many. Almost too many. Buzzing Ranger, how are you? Got the old CAT scan, did you? Yeah, we went to we had to go to the ER yesterday. My wife, she was like, a couple days ago, she was like, I have this like pain underneath my tongue, right? Like it's like there's like a lump under my tongue, and I'm like, huh, that's weird, I'm like, does it like hurt anywhere else, like, and then she got like a little like pimple on her lip, like a pretty gnarly one, that was really deep under the skin. You know what I mean? Like so, something under her tongue got all kind of inflamed. And then on her lip, and then she was like starting to feel like let's see, it would have been Saturday, right? She was starting to feel a little bit of pain like underneath her chin, and it was kind of swollen, right? And I was like, I noticed it was swollen a little bit, and she did too. She like had me feel the lump, and she was like, feel it. And I could feel it. And then on Sunday when she woke up, dude, it was like she looked like a frog, man. You know what I mean? Like, dude, she had like it was like her throat was just like all swollen up, and so I asked her, I'm like, well, do you want to go in? Do you want to go to the doctor? I'm like, maybe you should call, right? I'm like, maybe you should call the doctor and call the after hours hotline and see. Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, so I don't know. I think we went in yesterday after meal prep. She like came out and she was resting like all day, and meal prep took so freaking long, dude. I started at like 5 a.m. cooking. Like I got up and I kind of did my thing. Woke up at about 4, and then I started about 5:30 ish. Started cooking, and then I didn't finish until like about 2:30 in the afternoon. And it was like then she came out and she was like, I think we need to go to the ER. But she's fine. She's fine. Honestly, it wasn't anything. It was just like, I mean, lymph node, right? Inflamed, irritated, whatever, fighting off some kind of cold. Um, no major infection, right? Like anything that the doctor, would have been like, concerned about is not really a worry. So they gave her a CAT scan too. She got a CAT scan for that. Apparently, they can like see all the big infections and stuff like that with those things. Kind of crazy, huh? But yeah, she'll be all right. I think maybe we need to add. I'm kind of thinking 25s. Let's add a 25. Well, that. I mean, it wasn't that, right? Like the doctor tested for, tested for all that kind of stuff. You just said, I mean, well, his best guess, right? More than likely, just her fighting off some kind of cold, some kind of little infection. You know what I mean? Like a bug, a virus, some kind of thing like that. That, your lymph nodes and stuff like that can tend to kind of be like, a filter. Or they collect like crap and stuff. So I mean, just a really bad flare up. Is really all. And it was just like in a bad spot that it was kind of making her like feel like she couldn't breathe. And then because she felt like she couldn't breathe, that caused her to have an anxiety attack. So like with an anxiety attack and that swollen up throat and, all of this stuff, I mean, it was just a very stressful situation for her. And yeah, we went in. She refused all medication. So they're like, "Do you want anything for the anxiety?" She's like, "No." "Do you want anything for the pain?" And I know. Like, they gave her an IV, gave her some fluids, sent her for a CAT scan, blood work, all that stuff. Did the whole lab thing. I mean, the doctor said if you found anything major out with the labs, they would call her. They never called. So said if he didn't call, that's good news. Yeah. Big Ben, what's up, man? How you doing, Nuts? How you doing, Nuts? Oh. I gotta say, it was kind of it was actually pretty fun going to the protest thing. The No Kings protest was, dude. It was quite the turnout, man. Everybody there was super friendly, man. I mean, there was like a couple trucks that were driving around that I saw flying flags, and with Trump and JD Vance signs and, deport them all and stuff like that. You got your people, right? But like, I mean, look, everybody's allowed to express their opinions. There was one that I saw this morning though, okay? Like, and I was like, oh, that's crazy, right? Because the video was labeled "Karma Doesn't Miss" or something like that, right? And there was this guy. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good for sure, man. I off any kind of meds if you can. It's definitely gonna be will be it's a lot better for sure. They do weird things, man. I saw this one video today, dude, where there was these Trump supporters at one of the No Kings protests. I'm not sure where this was, right? But they were there and they're all like, yeah, no, God bless Trump, and like all this stuff, right? And like, so there's this kid that's walking next to him. I didn't quite know what happened at first, and I was kind of like, I'm like, all right, yeah, karma's a bitch, huh? But then I watched the video like a second time and then a third time, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this punk ass kid, fucking stupid shit, dude. It's like, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where, I'm kind of like, well, this doesn't really. I mean, honestly, the person that posted this, they should take it down because it doesn't condone anything good. Like if we're talking, but this guy, they were saying, Trump, and like some kid walked by and grabbed dude's glasses off his face, right, and took off and ran around the car, and so he ran after him, right? This guy ran after him and just ate it, fell on the concrete on his face, like face planted the fucking cement, and slid. And then he gets up and he runs after him again, right? And keeps running, and everybody's like, at this point, the tensions are high, and somebody kicks his foot, right? Somebody kicked dude's foot when he was running, and he did a 5-foot header into the curb, right? You hear it. You hear his head hit the curb, completely just like caved in this side of his face. Like his face was like caved in bad, a lot of blood. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't know, man. The video definitely like karma. I don't know. I mean, kid stole his glasses, right? You know what I mean? Like there was no karma really. Like the kid took his glasses from his face and ran, which I completely disagree with, right? Like now I didn't really know at first what was going on because like I just saw this guy go running after the like I didn't know, but then I'm like, wait, his glasses just disappear, right? Like. And so I'm kind of just like, and the more I watch it, the more I am actually kind of disgusted by it because it's like, nah, not a good look, not really a great look. Now, however, you put yourself into these situations and start saying vulgar things like you say and spew and, F you and F this and F that and F this person and that person and that person, right? You know what I mean? Then, I mean... both people are in the wrong, right? The person going there trying to entice the situation that he enticed, and then reacting the way that he did after, one person was, verbally harassing, and the other person stole glasses, right? Like if we want to look at the law, you know what I mean? Like neither party is actually innocent here. But I don't know. I just said ouch. That was my reply to the video was ouch. Enough said. Like, dude, it looked very painful. Poor, oh man. But hey, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I wasn't involved. I just saw the video. Hearing that man's head thump off the concrete curb was like, oh, dang, dude. Ah. I think Keith Edwards, right? I think he's the one that posted it. I keep hearing like noises inside, like somebody opens the door, and I don't know what it is that's making these noises. The cat's got to be doing something. The hell is going on in here? I got the hiccups now. God dang it. We're going to do 2 more sets. No, I'm just glad that, I mean, in large part, most of the protests all remained extremely peaceful. I mean, it doesn't really tend to get too violent until like later in the evenings, or I mean, obviously you're gonna have some conflicts, right? Like when we were walking somebody said something out of a car, and me and my wife and like somebody else, we're all like, what did they even say? Like, so they had a big Trump banner on their car. They said something. I didn't even. Their insult was not even understandable, right? Like, so, I mean, there was some of, like I said, there was a couple cars that drove by with, plenty of stuff to say on their cars that they didn't really have to speak, and but all in all, it was fine. Portland was crazy. I guess they shut down a couple of the bridges. They like started in 3 different spots. And a PR? What do you mean PR? Okay, let's go. I mean, it's. I think one of the things, I mean, I can't say personally. I didn't ever get my blood tested while I was doing this, but I wanted to. You see these people, right? Like there's a couple videos out there, man, where guys have gone and they've eaten like 50 to 70% egg diets, right? Where the bulk of their food calories, they get from eggs. It's a whole food. You need, like what's lacking in eggs can easily be made up with vegetables and other stuff, right? So like, you could have like, say, spinach, for example, with your eggs, right? You get like, then you get this like better vitamin C and all this lacking fibers and things like that, right? Because like an egg has literally everything you need except for I think vitamin C, something like that, But it's the ratios of how it is as well, right? But I have a lot of biotin, and biotin is like really good for helping repair muscles and stuff like that. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, because like an egg is, literally like has everything to build a creature, a chicken, which we then eat as a good source of protein. So, I mean, it really does make a lot of sense that like an egg would have just about everything the body would need, because once the egg is laid, I mean, that's not getting nutrients from anything else. You know what I mean? Unless there's like some kind of like absorption of nutrients that's happening when the hen is laying on the eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like what's in there is what's in there. That's what makes the chick. So, the protein in there, it's like on a whole nother level, right? You can't. I mean, how do you make it? Where do you get that? Where do you get that kind of protein from? Right? Like where? What? Like you can't, dude. Everything that you're getting in that egg can't come from like it really. You cannot mimic that protein source. It's one of the cleanest, most full and complete protein sources that there is available, right? And yet there's tons of fucking cholesterol in the egg yolks. But for some reason, when people switch over to like an egg diet, their LDL levels go down. Like, isn't that crazy, right? Like, it's like how can it be like so overloaded with cholesterol And yet this is like such an ingrained thing into people that, like, you know, people will avidly argue against you if you tell them to eat 12 eggs a day, right? If I was to tell anybody, be like, dude, I mean, just look, 12 eggs a day, you know, easily do the math, the calories, right? It's pretty fucking simple, right? How many calories are you consuming a day, right? Go 60%, right? 60% of your calories, consume it from eggs, right? Then fill the rest in with veggies and healthy meats, right? Like, fuck your fucking plants, you know, your goddamn grains and wheat and shit. Nobody needs that, dude. And I'm sitting here just dropping bombs on TikTok like nobody's business. But, like, dude, it's true, man. Like, keto and all this stuff, right, is like such a weird diet for people to comprehend and wrap their head around. And, like, it just goes against everything that we have ever learned here in the United States. Danny Bot, have a good one, man. That it's just like, it's so hard for people to actually, like, admit that it, you know, that I don't know. I don't know what the problem is, man. I don't know what the problem is. Why people don't want to, you know, more people aren't on board with, like, the, you know, the keto low carb, you know, stay away from, like, highly processed grains and refined sugars thing. You know, like, everybody tries to figure out a way to, like, work this, you know, eat a healthy diet while still clinging to, like, highly processed grains and refined sugars. But you just can't, man. Like, you just cannot do it. It's, like, literally impossible to make things, like, healthy while using, like, you know, your just standard all-purpose flour, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's junk, dude. It is literally empty calories. Like, it's like drinking juice, you know, like, bleached white flour is just a junk carb, right? It messes with your blood sugar, like, in such a bad way. It causes spikes. It's just going to throw off your body's whole entire balance. The same as if you were to drink, like, a soda or, you know, any other form of, you know, processed juice, right? No, I mean, I don't know, man. I think just, you know, if people were to just stick to whole food sources, right, and, like, process their own stuff, not rely on companies to do it for them, you know, like, let the companies grow the veggies and get your veggies, get your rice, get your, you know, things like that. But, like, man, you know, you don't need bread, man. You know, like, you know, if you really must, you know, like, I mean, sure, great, you can have it, but, like, honestly, there's so many better options out there, and making your own bread isn't really that difficult either. I mean, if you really, really need to have some bread, I mean, you can make some almond flour breads that are really good. I mean, I've made some really good almond flour stuff. I mean, if you got to use wheat bread, I mean, it's a little bit better than white bread, but white flour, but not really all that much. It's still just flour, man. It's still processed. It's still, like, crushed and ground up into, like, these fine molecules and particles that are going to, you know, be absorbed straight into your blood system and cause your blood sugar to go up, 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 right? You know, it may not be sugar, you know, and honestly, you know, you get all these people, all these stories. People are like, I don't even consume all that much sugar. I don't drink sweets. I don't eat sweets. I don't do this. I don't do that. But, like, you know, they eat pasta and they eat like all this other stuff, right? But, like, it's like, well, they think that that's healthy because they're staying away from sugar. Like, at least I'm eating a whole grain wheat pasta, or at least I'm buying whole grain wheat bread. You're fooled. You're fooled. You're not doing yourself any favors. Like, it isn't helping you. Seriously. It's just garbage. It's just all garbage food. Don't get processed stuff. Do yourself a favor. You know, don't buy sugary drinks, sodas, apple juices, all that stuff. Keep that stuff extremely, extremely limited. Just drink mostly water, right? You don't need anything else. If you want to get a BCAA blend or something like that, great, get one, right? But, like, your BCAA should come from your protein sources anyways, right? And if you're eating good whole protein sources, your BCAAs are going to be up enough to where you don't really need to have them, right? Like, you can get them, you can do things, you can get chia seeds and other types of stuff to kind of, you know, bump up the BCAAs and stuff a little bit, you know, boost it up. Protein mixes, isopures, you know, caseins. There's all kinds of different options out there. Just try to make sure you're buying stuff without sugar. Maltodextrin is another one that they like to sneak in there, right? Maltodextrin is a high, a very fast processing carbohydrate, right? It's a filler. It's a nothing, right? It has no real nutritional value. It's a carbohydrate to help increase calories and stuff like that without really adding much of anything, right? So like maltodextrin is kind of like, it's in there. I try to get protein powders that don't have it. Sometimes they put it in to keep it thick, make things thicker. But yeah, just, chop your own veggies, man. Buy fresh veggies, buy frozen veggies, like peas, carrots, corn, right? That kind of stuff. I mean, whole carrots, radishes, salad topping stuff, lettuce, right? These kind of things. I mean, like, yeah, we got pesticides and stuff like that to worry about. Like, is organic better? I don't know. You could be the judge, but honestly, I mean, buying fresh produce and just making sure that, if you're worried, just, wash it down with a little vinegar bath, right? Like a little bit of water, a tablespoon of vinegar or something like that, and let it soak for 5 minutes. You won't taste the vinegar, and it'll help, expel any kind of like pests or anything like that are still in there, while kind of like washing down your vegetables a little bit more than, who knows who grabbed it while it was sitting there on the rack. You know what I mean? Like, before it got to the bag, what happens? I mean, who knows? So just wash your veggies, please. Like, and yeah, I don't know. That's really, if I tell you what, man, if people literally, if they just decided, okay, here's what I'm gonna do different. Cut sugars, gone, right? Processed foods, gone. Minimize wheat and grains, gone. Now, what's this leave for carb sources? Beans, lentils, rice, potatoes, other forms of vegetables, right? Other roots, beetroot, like sweet potato. I mean, your options are not limited here. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do. More veggies, just more veggies, period, right? Like, we got bell peppers for us, zucchini, corn, peas, carrots, cabbage with tomato, right? Cauliflower. Sometimes I'll roast cauliflower in the oven or just steam it if we want something just simple and plain. Like if you have like, some kind of like saucy chicken or something like that that's spicy, like sometimes like a good fresh steamed cauliflower that doesn't really have any seasoning on it can actually be really good to kind of help bring the temperature down a little bit, right? I don't know. I like cauliflower. Cauliflower is good. It's a very simple, plain, easy vegetable. I prefer it steamed or roasted, right? With like a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe like some chili powder if I'm going to roast it. There's a few recipes that I've made that I think are really, really good. And I mean, sometimes they take a little bit of time. And I'm just like, yeah, I can just throw it in a pan and steam it. I don't have to clean. I gotta clean one thing, like chop it up. It's easy. I can cook it with the broccoli a lot of times, or with my peas and carrots and corn. Yesterday we roasted our peas, our carrots, and our corn. If you're cutting down those grains, right? And those highly processed carbohydrates like sugars and breads and that kind of stuff, and replacing it with something more like a potato or beans or something like that's going to be more in a whole food form. Potatoes can have kind of a little bit of an impact on the GI, but I think ultimately potatoes are going to be really good. Potatoes have a lot of potassium. It's really hard to beat the potassium levels of a potato. Potatoes have so much potassium, I just feel like they should actually be eaten every single day, right? Because like it's one of the hardest things for people to get is proper amounts of potassium. That people aren't eating things that have lots of potassium, right? Things that have lots of potassium, right? You have potatoes, zucchini, other kinds of squashes, right? Acorn squash, these winter squashes, they have lots of potassium. Beans have lots of potassium. You know what doesn't have potassium? Bread. Grains, like zero, next to nothing potassium, right? None. Meat has some potassium, but not enough, right? We need to have other sources. So, like, if we're supposed to have, like, 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams of potassium a day, in line with, say, 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams of sodium, at somewhere around that ratio, like a 1 to 2, 3-ish type of ratio for good optimal, like bonding with water and nutrient delivery and stuff like that, because that's ultimately what potassium does, is that potassium will bond with sodium and then that with water, and that helps to deliver nutrients all throughout our body. It helps us so we don't get cramps. It helps us so we don't, just keeps us properly hydrated. Potassium is extremely important for this, right? So you got to have potassium. And if it's such a hard thing to get, well, we got to do some research and figure out how we can get it, right? What are the foods that you like? Brussels sprouts, they have a lot of potassium in them. I think cabbage has quite a bit. So there's definitely things out there that we can consume. Bananas, kind of a myth, honestly. Like, bananas have potassium, but we're talking like 35 milligrams, right? Like, not very much. Tiny in comparison to the 4,000 milligrams that we need to consume a day, right? So, we're talking about like hundreds. You can eat 100 bananas, man, and it'll be fine. But, like, you see, if you were to do that, what would the sugar be, right? How much sugar are you then consuming, right? Because, like, even though like fruit has fiber and it's not, it's attached to the sugar, our body has a hard time breaking sugar away from fiber. It doesn't mean that it can't, right? So, like, ultimately, if we're consuming that many bananas to get that much potassium, that's not really ideal. Who's going to eat 100 bananas a day? You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to eat that many bananas a day. Right. Now, on the other hand, kiwis have a lot of potassium. They're like 3 or 4 times the amount of potassium as bananas. I think you got to eat 2 kiwis, right, to have this. I think 2 kiwis is basically a serving. But the point is, kiwis are actually more of a power food than a banana when it comes to potassium, right? Now you have like 135, milligrams of potassium. Now you only got to eat, 10 kiwis, right? And now you're at, 1,000. So, I mean, like, it's a lot less, it's a lot more reasonable, when consuming something like a kiwi or even like a squash or potatoes or beans or something like that, when you're having that with your meals. And I mean, as far as being a carnivore, I mean, like, I don't know, as far as like carnivores, like, I mean, I've never honestly done the carnivore diet. I've done keto, but I've never done carnivore. Not just pure carnivore. I like my veggies too much. I like my fruits, right? I got to have my berries and stuff like that, right? Like, even on keto, right? I would say, my biggest issue with keto was trying not to consume too many fruits or veggies, right? Like, that was the thing that was yanking me out of keto, not because I would mess up and have like grains or sugars, right? It was because of something other than that. Well, I don't know. Definitely got to be consuming whole foods. If you can do that, you'll be way, way better off. For sure. But, all right, I'm going to jump off of TikTok here. Everyone, have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace. And on Twitch, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me clean up this weight real quick. Oh, that's a good one. Pretty good little chest day. They want me to do ring flies, but I'm not. Like I can't. I'm not gonna do this. I can't really do. They hurt my shoulder. So. Oh, was there? I don't know. I didn't. I don't really. I wasn't really paying much attention to it. Oh shit! There was almost an incident in the garage. What? Like what kind of incident? I mean, did somebody get hurt? I hope. I mean, I don't know. I didn't. I haven't heard anything. Of course, like I said, I haven't really been paying much attention either. So like, I knew that TwitchCon was happening. Oh damn! This girl was assaulted by who? I mean, I like this girl's a very well-known streamer. I have seen her on the home page. He tried to kiss her. Is that what happened? Jesus, man. Attacked by stalker. Well, I mean, she wasn't hurt though, yeah. So at least nobody was like physically. I don't think. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know the story. I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth here. Huh? Jesus, bro. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I'm watching it on. Damn, dude. He just like walked up there and just like tried to kiss her, dude. That guy just like shoved him out of the. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Fucking lucky that guy didn't knock his fucking head off, dude. I mean, like, what is it? What is with people, bro? Like, why would you do something like that? Like, what? Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just kind of wild, man. I mean, like, I just try and rationalize for just a second, right? Like, so you're like, okay, I got the hots for this Twitch streamer, and then so TwitchCon's this weekend, so I got an idea. I'm gonna just go out there and I'm gonna just walk up and I'm gonna just kiss her. It's gonna be awesome. Like, you lost your damn mind. Oh man. I can't even like you know how they like just put yourself in somebody else's shoes? I can't. I just can't, bro. I can't do it. Like I don't even understand. There's no logic there, right? Like what is the what is the justification in this man's fucking mind to be able to be like, yeah, I can do this and I'll certainly get away with it. Like no, I won't I won't get kicked out or maybe arrested or, you know, like, I mean, he should be arrested, bro. That's sexual assault. Like, she should press charges. Like, I mean, I would. Like, fucking asshole. Like, that is literally sexual assault. I mean, I'm sorry, it is. You can't just walk up to somebody and kiss them. I mean, if spitting on a police officer can get me assault on a police officer, then fucking or somebody else, right, is considered assault, then that damn right that should be a sexual assault. Damn right. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy, man. People are wild, bro. They think they can get away with anything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I don't know, you know, it's like I don't know. I can't you get like what is the situation? I mean, like I have no idea. I mean, if somebody is genuinely just like supporting somebody and they're happy and because they enjoy the content or whatever, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But like, yeah, I mean, absolutely, dude. It's kind of weird when like things like like one person just like hundreds and hundreds a month or whatever. But I don't know, like what for, to what end, to what cause. I mean, but who knows, man? I mean, I have no idea what they're, what, like, who knows, dude? Who knows? It is kind of weird, though, isn't it? Definitely weird. All right. I think I'm going to take a dab and then I'm probably going to jump off and go take a shower. And then I might be on a little later playing that game. I'm almost done with it, dude. I'm like really close. I want to beat it before, and then I can get rid of it and delete it and never look at it again. It's actually a really fun game, though. Atlas Fallen Reign of Sands. It's fun, but it's frustrating as shit. I'm not strong enough to beat some of the guys. You might like it, though. If it's available on Xbox, you should give it a try. Atlas Fallen Reign of Sands. Not sure if you can play it on your console or not, or it's just a PC game. There are some that are just PC. But you may like it, dude. You might actually like that game. It's kind of fun. I was playing it the other day. You might have seen some of it. You have like a momentum meter. So like as you do more damage and you land more successful, more strikes, more combos and things like that, you build up this momentum gauge, right? And like there's 3 stages to the momentum gauge, and it kind of affect the momentum gauge is also kind of like affects how much power output these things have. So like when you're like it unlocks different moves that you can do, and then you can like unleash all the power of your momentum and do this thing called a shatter, and like you just kind of like go crazy and like just vent all your momentum out onto the enemy, and but if you don't do that, you keep your momentum, and whenever you get hit while you have high momentum, it hurts you really bad. Like, and so your momentum will slowly start to drop, and like it'll drop off a little bit the more you take damage, and like, you know, the more your combos are broken and stuff, you know. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game, and then you can kind of like you can change the moves that you can do for each stage, right? So like, you know, stage 1, 2, and 3. You can kind of build your own thing, and you have like these idols that give you effects as well. Fun. It's co-op, but it doesn't really feel like it should be co-op. It just co-op was just kind of a feature that they put in the game. Like it's mostly just a single player game. Like you don't need to play with a friend. It's not like that. It's just that you can play with a friend, but don't need to. It's a fun one though. Yeah, Atlas Fallen. That should find it. Atlas Fallen: Reign of Sands is the full title, and it should be available on Game Pass. Like I'm playing it from Game Pass. Like I said, I just don't know if it's PC title only or Xbox. Oh, did they? Yeah, you were playing that, right? That game. That's a good game. I don't know, is that one on Xbox too? Is that one on Game? That one was on Game Pass. I know. I don't know if it still is. I kind of feel like it went away. I never really got into the Witcher games very much. Oh yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go inside and end the stream, and I gotta do a few chores. I want to take a shower. Kind of sweaty, and then I'll probably be back on in like an hour or so, playing that game. I've been thinking about starting and doing some morning cardio again. Maybe come out, you know, just do some ride bike in front of my computer, pull my bike inside. Uh, it's kind of getting cold out here in the mornings, you know, so like I'm thinking if I do some morning cardio and push my workout back until around, you know, kind of go back to what my old schedule was, you know, I'd get up at like 4 or 5, you know, 4 a.m. and ride bike for like an hour, and then I've always been an early riser, so I mean it's not really anything for me to get up at like 4, and then, you know, I'll come out and ride bike for an hour, and then I would do my workouts at around 11, right? I might just kind of switch back to that schedule. We'll see, but in wintertime, it's definitely not very fun to be out here in the mornings when it starts to get cold. Because it's yeah, dude, it's like it's uncomfortable, right? Because you're like, I can't, like, even now today, right? Like I had to wear these sweatpants, and it's like I want to push, right? But like at the same time, when I start to push, then I start to get sweaty, and I sweat, and I'm in my pants, and it's not fun. You know what I mean? Like it's like, so it's just a lot easier when when I can be comfortable, right? And like that a lot has to do with the temperature in the room, and unfortunately, that's like completely out of my control. So I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. We'll get it. We'll still get our workouts in. and shit. I mean, I don't, you know, it's never stopped me before. Even if the workout isn't a great workout, you know, I still try and get something done, man. I've been really good about that, which is one thing I can honestly say, you know, is I really haven't missed a day, dude, for like damn near like 6 or 7 years. I started in March 2019. So March 2019. It's what, 2025 now? So that's 6 years, man. 6 freaking years, dude. And I like literally, I am like, I can basically be 100% honest and say that I have not really missed a day. I've always done something, right? Like, I mean, yes, there's rest days, like Sundays. I don't work out on Sundays, and I don't do cardio. I do my meal prep, and that's my day. Now, Saturdays, I don't always work out. Sometimes I will. Like when I was going to the gym, I would get up and I would go do leg press day on Saturday sometimes. I've been kind of considering going and running, you know, too, as well. Maybe trying like to get out and run around. We have like a flat area around here, and I've done streams before, and it seems to do all right around the block. So I was considering doing some running, and you know, if I run like 2 blocks around town, you know, around that thing, I think that's like a couple miles. Now I'd have to drive it and see exactly what it is. But all right, man, I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go eat some food, stuff my belly, get in the shower. I will catch you all later.